Hello mga kababayan, sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa Pilipinas at sa lahat ng mga pupunta dito sa Thailand. I'm so excited na lumaban for you guys, for the country.
Tough opponent and tough conditions out there, very hot, but I'm just very happy with the win and excited to go at it again tomorrow.
It was a dominant first set.
You only turned 20, so obviously you have a long way to go. But if by some chance the 12-year-old version of you,
EALA'S insane 2026 rise, the truth behind viral rumors and historic tennis breakthrough. Welcome back to Court Talk Official, the place where tennis stories are told the way they're meant to be told. If you're someone who lives for the sport and gets fired up watching underdogs stare impossible odds in the face and still rise anyway, then trust me, you've landed exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be here. Before we jump straight into a story that's currently detonating across social media, a story that has sparked non-stop conversations from Manila all the way to Melbourne, I need you to do one quick thing for me. Hit that subscribe button with authority and turn on notifications, because Court Talk Official is officially your new go-to destination for the stories, the emotion, the drama, and most importantly, the truth that mainstream media outlets either completely miss or conveniently choose to ignore. We're here for the unfiltered reality, the behind-the-scenes insight, and the facts that actually matter. And with that said, let's step into this absolute whirlwind of a story. Let's get straight to it, because time is valuable and this story is enormous. Right now, the internet has lost its mind. Social feeds are overflowing. Group chats are buzzing nonstop. Everywhere you look, people are talking about the golden girl of the Philippines, EALA'S. A powerful, emotionally charged story has gone viral, claiming that EALA'S has donated her entire life savings, a jaw-dropping $1.8 million, to fund the construction of 100 homes for homeless families across the Philippines. It's the kind of headline that instantly grabs your attention. The kind that makes you pause mid-scroll. It tugs at the heartstrings. It checks every emotional box: sacrifice, compassion, and the ultimate hero moment, someone who seemingly has everything choosing to give it all away to those who have nothing. But here's where things take a turn, and this is exactly why subscribing to a channel like Court Talk Official matters instead of blindly believing every flashy headline that lands on your screen. That touching donation story? It's completely false. It's fake. It's a myth that spread at lightning speed because people wanted it to be real. But don't go anywhere, because here's the twist that only real tennis fans, people who truly follow the sport and understand what's happening right now, actually know. The real truth about what EALA'S is accomplishing in early 2026 is far more impressive, far more inspiring, and far more historically important than any fabricated internet fairy tale. She's not just building houses, as admirable as that would be. She's building something far more lasting. She's constructing a legacy, one that places the hopes of an entire nation of more than 100 million people squarely on her 20-year-old shoulders, and she's carrying that responsibility like a true champion. Today on Court Talk Official, we're doing exactly what we do best. We're unpacking the real-life EALA'S phenomenon unfolding right in front of us in January 2026. From her historic breakthrough in Melbourne, to the cold, hard math behind her actual career earnings versus the viral claims, to her emotional return to Manila that has an entire country holding its breath, we're going deep. No fluff. No fiction. Just facts. Let's start by setting the record straight. As fans who genuinely love this sport, and as people who respect athletes enough to tell their stories accurately, we need to separate reality from fantasy. The viral rumor, shared millions of times across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, claims that EALA'S spent $1.8 million on a housing initiative to build 100 homes through a charitable organization. Some versions of the story even name a specific shelter, Onward Home, painting a detailed picture of EALA'S quietly funding an entire community project while simultaneously competing at the highest levels of professional tennis. Now here's the part no one bothered to fact-check. As of early 2026, EALA'S total career prize money from professional tennis sits at approximately $1.30 to $1.40 million. That's not speculation, that's a verified figure available on the WTA website right now. And let's be clear, That is an extraordinary achievement for a 20-year-old athlete from Southeast Asia. It represents years of grind, discipline, and elite performance. But it also exposes the fatal flaw in the viral story. You cannot donate $1.8 million when your total career earnings are $1.4 million. The numbers simply don't add up. It's impossible unless she has some unknown side business or endorsement deals massively exceeding her prize money, which simply isn't the case at her current ranking level. To make things even clearer, the organization named in multiple versions of the rumor, Onward Home, publicly confirmed that they received no donation from Alex EALA. Fact-checkers and reputable journalists have completely dismantled the story. It's entirely fabricated. But here's the more interesting question: why did it spread so fast? Why did millions instantly believe it and share it without hesitation? Because the story felt believable. It aligned perfectly with Alex's character. People trust her heart. They believe in her values, and honestly, they're not wrong. Alex has openly spoken about growing up in Manila, witnessing poverty firsthand, seeing street children and homeless families, and feeling powerless as a child. She's consistently represented kindness, humility, and using her platform for good. The rumor exploded because it felt true, even though the facts were invented. But while people were busy circulating fake stories, they missed the real one. Alex's mission right now isn't construction, it's destruction. Destruction of opponents on the tennis court. Destruction of barriers placed in front of Southeast Asian athletes. Destruction of outdated stereotypes about size, power, and where elite tennis players are supposed to come from. That's the real narrative, and it's better than fiction. While social media cried over fabricated quotes, Alex was busy achieving real, measurable, historic milestones. January 2026. Melbourne, Australia. The Australian Open, one of the 4 Grand Slam tournaments where legacies are forged and careers are defined. For 3 grueling years, we watched Alex battle through qualifying rounds. We watched her fall 1 match short of the main draw. We watched near misses that would have broken most players. We watched her travel endlessly, competing in smaller tournaments, building her ranking 1 match at a time. Junior Grand Slam titles were already secured. Her 2022 U.S. Open Girls Championship confirmed her elite talent. But the jump from juniors to the Pro Tour is where most dreams die. The professional circuit is ruthless, filled with athletes who've devoted their entire lives to the sport. But 2026 changed everything. Alex EALA earned her Australian Open main draw debut through ranking, not through qualifiers, not through luck, not through wild cards. She earned it through consistency and performance. She walked onto the blue courts of Melbourne Park alongside Aryna Sabalenka, Coco Gauff, and Iga Swiatek, not as a hopeful outsider, but as a legitimate contender. She entered with a career-high top 50 ranking. Let that sink in. Top 50 in the world. Out of thousands of professionals globally, Alex EALA from the Philippines sits among the elite, a staggering achievement given her journey. And if you've watched her recently, the evolution is obvious. That left-handed forehand she's refined for years is heavier, faster, and more dangerous than ever. The ball explodes off her racket. She's opening the court with sharp angles. She's dictating play, not reacting. This is not the same Alex from 6 months ago. She carried massive momentum into Melbourne after an incredible gold medal run at the Southeast Asian Games in Thailand in December 2025. She didn't just win, she dominated, barely dropping sets, playing with the confidence of the region's best player. And she brought that championship energy straight into the Australian Open. Critics once claimed she was too small for the modern game. Analysts doubted her power. But tennis isn't just about brute force, it's about strategy, movement, mental strength, and execution. And in 2026, Alex EALA is proving that intelligence and resilience still win. And here's where the story becomes even more powerful. Alex's greatest gift to the Philippines right now isn't money, it's presence. She has officially confirmed she's returning to Manila to headline the inaugural Philippine Women's Open, a WTA 125 event, the biggest women's tennis tournament the country has hosted in the modern era. She's bringing the tour home. She's giving young Filipino kids, especially girls, a living, breathing example of what's possible. That inspiration will last longer than any donation ever could. From a technical standpoint, two things have changed everything: smarter serve placement and unbreakable mental strength. She's using angles, spin, and precision instead of raw power. And mentally, she's fearless. In pressure moments, like her exhibition match against Donna Vekic at the Kuyan Classic, she steps forward, attacks, and takes control. That Rafa Nadal Academy DNA is fully activated. She's no longer a prospect. She's a threat. So let's stop spreading fake stories, even the feel-good ones. We don't need them. The truth is already extraordinary. EALA is a top 50 player, a Grand Slam main draw competitor, the pride of Southeast Asia, and a role model opening doors for an entire region, all with humility, authenticity, and joy. Now it's your turn. What's her ceiling in 2026? Can she crack the top 30? Can she win her first WTA title in Manila? Which matchup do you want to see most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. And if you want real tennis stories without viral nonsense, subscribe to Court Vision Plus. This is where the truth lives.
Hirap sabihin na there was a moment of realization where I thought, oh, ang galing ko pala mag-isip. And
Basta mga kapong Pinoy, surprise! Excited na akong imbitahin kayong lahat na manood sa mga laban ko.